Hello folks, Dick Fairburn here. My wife has decided that she wants to make some commentary on some of the videos that I've made. And I don't disagree with it. She's a really sharp lady. You know, in the course of my life I found a couple of different kinds of women that are, shall we say, feisty. One category is registered nurses, especially ER nurses. They have a tendency to kind of order people around once in a while. And the other category of woman that, in my experience, is kind of does that are redheads. So my wife wants to put her 2 cents in. And being that she's a redheaded nurse, I'm just a wise guy to let her do it. Stick around.
Hey everybody, this is Heather, Dick's wife, and I'm responding to a couple of his videos that he launched a little over a week ago now, and I just wanted to give the female perspective on a couple of his videos, and maybe not just the female perspective, but also the nurse perspective. As you know, if you listen to his introductory video, Dick has a long and storied career and all true, in law enforcement. My career is in the medical field. I've actually seen a lot more gunshot wounds and helped treat them with the help, and actually they did all the work in most cases, of gunshot wounds with the doctors down in St. Louis. And so I've got a lot bigger background in that field than Dick does in law enforcement, just because St. Louis is a busy place when it comes to that kind of violence. So I just thought I would address some of these subjects from the female/nurse perspective and give a different point of view. So I carry for different reasons, obviously, than Dick does. Dick carries from the law enforcement point of view, and I carry more from the self-defense point of view. We carry very differently. Dick had on a pair of jeans when he shot that video, very similar to these. And ladies, get your husbands so they understand this, because I've had women tell me that their husbands don't get it. So go ahead and grab them. Anyway, some men will say, well, just stick it in your pocket. Get a little gun and stick it in your pocket. Well, it doesn't work for us women, does it? So this is a typical pair of men's jeans. Let me get my gun here. And I have cleared this, so we will double check. Let's see. There we go. It's cleared. I'll take the magazine out just to double check. Anyway, so this is I call it my baby Glock. So this is typical of baby Glock and men's pants. You can see that even though I never recommend carrying without a holster, and neither does Dick, it easily fits into men's pants. And here, I'll stick it back in my sticky holster. Easy fit, no problem. These typical women's jeans pockets. Totally different story. It's not gonna fit. It doesn't even fit when you just hold it up against the pocket. So the only thing this is good for is maybe carrying your spare rounds. So it's not going to work. So you can maybe carry a flashlight in there. That might work. Your spare rounds, spare one of these. But that's just, it's not going to work. So you're going to have to find a different way to carry that works for you. Personally, and I'll stand up for this, this shirt is not really passable. It's a little too tight on the fit. When you reholster for a sticky or any kind of slide-in holster and you're wearing a belt, as I am, you want to make sure it's back in the holster before you slide it back into the place. Because if you reholster, and I'll do it since it's empty, and I know that, you could accidentally shoot yourself. And going in at this angle, that could be a femoral shot. And you shoot yourself in the groin, that's potentially a femoral artery, femoral vein shot, and you're going to bleed out real quick. And that would just not be good. So you always want to reholster into the holster before you put it back in your belt. But as you can see, this one leaves an imprint and it's not good. So, and I'm kind of a big gal with a belly, so you definitely want to do that. Wear a little bit looser t-shirt there. Some women like to carry in a purse. For me, I personally don't believe that purse carry is a good idea. So many times, especially in a high crime area, the purse is actually the target. They just want your purse. And there shouldn't really be anything in your purse that's worth your life. So, yeah, you might really love your iPhone or whatever, but it's not worth your life. So just let them have the purse and let them take it. And then you don't have to worry about shooting somebody and, you know, fighting those kinds of charges. You just let them take the purse. So I always believe that carrying on your person is better than carrying on the purse. And yes, they have purses designed for conceal and carry, but I just think that carrying on your person is so much better because the target is often the purse. And if you just let them keep running with your purse, you're so much better off. So that was one thing I wanted to point out. You do need to really practice withdrawing and doing dry fire exercises. And when you do the dry fire exercises, include withdrawing from your holster, include working with your flashlight, include working with whatever tools that you're going to use in your scenario. I will give a shameless plug to the USCCA here because they helped me learn a lot before I even met Dick. And Dick has taught me a lot. So when he sees this, he'll probably laugh because he thinks I'm so hard-headed and I don't listen to him as much as I should. So there you go. Let's see. And Sticky, if you are listening, for women like me and others, this belt could stand to be a little wider. So if you're listening, a little wider would also help with carrying things like, let's see where to go, a flashlight. And this is just a little flashlight, and it's already sticking up in one of the extra little pockets here because the pockets aren't deep enough. Same thing with the magazine. I don't want it getting lost down there, obviously, but maybe just a little bit more depth on that would be helpful. So these are things for Sticky to consider, not us. But there are so many options nowadays for carrying on your person that don't even involve this kind of belt. You can get something that will just, you know, barely attach to the gun, and you can wear it anywhere on your person. There's thigh holsters, there's calf holsters, there's under your bra holsters. There's just any number of ways to carry on your person. It just is entirely up to you which way you want to carry. So that's all I really had to update on the everyday carry essentials that Dick had to say, because there's just so many options for women, and it doesn't have to include your purse, which in my opinion, and stats seem to back this up, the purse seems to be the target. So you might want to consider carrying on your person. So, thank you, ladies, and stay safe out there.
Okay, we got them both here now. You ready? Bud got one. Ginger got one. Oh, she missed it. She usually gets them, doesn't she, Bud? Okay, girl, last one. You ready? You ready? Yeah! That's all there is till next time.